Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Chatty Get Ready With Me or weekly catch up. So as always, I'm gonna jump right in. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed one of these. I've just had so many other videos to get through, and so these were the ones that just kind of had to take a back seat for a minute, but yeah, I'm gonna get back into doing these. So when I've been doing my makeup, I've been using this Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. Mine is in the shade 220, and I've just been putting like the littlest bit on because I really just need to cover some redness. Like my skin has been doing really, really good lately. So I've just been putting like that much on and then spreading it all over my whole face. Like just enough to cover redness. Sorry, I moved my camera back, so hopefully it's still close enough that you guys can see me do my makeup. But I had to have it on the desk, and I don't know, I just don't like it when it's on the desk. I feel like the vantage point is like so much better when it's on the floor. It's just not nearly as close. So I ran out of my Naturium azelaic acid serum, and I've got a couple of little breakouts on my forehead, but for the most part, the rest of my skin is pretty clear. But yeah, I haven't been using my azelaic acid for about a week and a half now. I need to go to Target today and get another bottle. I just keep forgetting. I pass a Target like almost every single day, and I just keep forgetting to go in and get it, and I don't remember until I do my skincare again, and I'm like, dang it, I forgot. I'm gonna use my Giorgio Armani, what is this? The Luminous Silk Concealer. I think this has been my favorite concealer recently. I'm really, like, even my favorite one, this one right here, I'm like not loving it right now for some reason. I'm just not loving how makeup is looking on me right now, like pretty much at all. So it might not even be the concealer, but I feel like that concealer makes me look like I have more lines under my eyes, or I don't know, I feel like it brings out the fine lines under my eyes. Okay, so I haven't been up to really anything these past couple of weeks. I have like gotten myself off of TikTok because I was getting on it like every single day, and like in the morning for like 2 hours, I would just sit there and scroll TikTok, and I just feel like I was wasting like so much of my time on TikTok. And so I think I'm not gonna do any kind of bronzer. But anyway, so I've been reading a lot more. I got back into reading, which I'm so glad I did, because I forget how much I love reading. It's like my favorite. Yeah, so I've read some really good books. I read a couple of really good ones from B.A. Paris, and one called The Breakdown and one called Behind Closed Doors. They were both really, really good. I enjoyed them. Like, not really, really good. Like, they were fun. I take that back. They were fine. I plowed through them pretty quickly. They kept me entertained. They were good. I read another one called Clown in a Cornfield, which is like a YA book, but it's very like Halloweenish. It's like a slasher, like a clown slasher. It was okay. It was meh. It was fine. It was like fun and cozy for, you know, spooky season. So I enjoyed it enough. I haven't been using highlighter at all, so I'm gonna use some highlighter. This is the Aether Beauty highlighter in the shade called Supernova Crushed Diamond. It looks like that. It's really pretty. I haven't used highlighter in so long. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit on. But anyways, yeah. Wow, that's so sparkly. It's funny because I used to be so into like highlighter and bronzer and all the things, and I'm just really not anymore. I've gotten so simple with my makeup routine. I just think it looks way more youthful on me. I'm about to be 46. So I feel like I just don't need a bunch of makeup, you know? Anyways, yeah, so I've been reading books and it's been really nice. It's gotten me off of social media, which has been really, really nice. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit to my eyebrows. I got roped into going back to the freaking movie theater the next weekend after we had just went to see Avatar. And I was like, sweet, I don't have to go back to the movie theater again until Avatar 3 comes out. No, my husband roped us all into going to see the new Tron movie, which I did not want to see because I do not like Jared Leto. And I just wasn't super interested in it. I do like Evan Peters though, I'm not gonna lie, just because I love American Horror Story, which I heard that he and Sarah Paulson are coming back for the next season of American Horror Story, which is another show that I just kind of gave up on because, I don't know, the last couple seasons of American Horror Story have sucked so bad. There hasn't been a good season, honestly, since 1984. I didn't mind the vampire half of that double feature season that they did, but the alien half was stupid. So yeah, I'm super excited that they're coming back for the next season because I will totally watch it. But anyways, yeah, he was the only saving grace in that movie. He and Gillian Anderson. But I do not like Jared Leto at all. He is such a freaking creep. And I don't even know why they're casting him as leads in movies anymore. It's like, there have been so many allegations against him at this point. Why would you consider, or why would you continue to reward him with movie roles? Like, I do not understand. And I realize that they're just allegations, but even still, like, I've seen so many. Well, there was one girl that she just did a TikTok. I don't think she was one of the ones, because I believe they did like a New York Times article on, and there were like, I don't know, 6 or 9 different women that came out. And then I think because of that article, this other woman who, she's in her early 30s now, I think, but she was a teenager back when he was, it was just not good. I don't even really want to talk about it because it's gross. But yeah, she came out on TikTok and told her story. And then there were like so many people in the comment sections that were like, dude, yeah, I've had this experience, like so many other women in the comment section. So I can't even imagine the reach that the dude has had. Like, it's so bad. And it makes me sad because, like, I grew up with Jared Leto. I remember being so excited when My So-Called Life first aired on MTV, and I would have to go to my friend Jenny's house to watch it because, like, I lived in the woods in Washington State, and they still don't have cable TV where I grew up, like, or in the area of the town that I grew up, they still don't have cable TV up there, which they really don't need it anymore. But yeah, they don't even have cable, and we did not have cable. And somehow her dad like rigged it so that they could get cable. And so I remember I would go over to her house every Wednesday or Thursday whenever that show aired, and we watched it like as it came on. I was devastated when they canceled it after, I think it was only 2 seasons. I'm going to use this Lolita Por Vida palette from Kat Von D. This is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. I just did, in the last couple of videos I posted, I was wearing these shades here. So I think I'm going to do like a kind of grungy purpley look, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, I hated when all of that stuff came out about him, because I have been, you know, like, I pretty much grew up with him. And I think there's just something very, very unnatural about the fact that he's 53 and still looks pretty much exactly the same as he did in 1994. So yeah, there's just, I don't know, he just gives me super, super weird vibes. I do not like him. and I got roped into going to see that movie, which I didn't even want to see because I knew it was going to suck. At the risk of being offensive, I hated that movie. I thought it sucked. I thought the story was so super lame. And yeah. And now we're gonna probably have to suffer through a sequel to it because it definitely they definitely left it to where it's probably gonna get a sequel. So yeah, but I've also heard, and I don't know if this is true because I haven't really done the legwork and researched it, but I've heard that it's not doing great, like that movie is not doing great because of him, because people don't want to go see it. And I've seen like comments from people saying, oh yeah, I totally would have gone to see it if it didn't have him in it. So yeah, maybe this, not that I want to wish ill on anything or anybody, but maybe this will be the wake-up call that they need, that people don't want to see him anymore in movies. And maybe they'll stop casting him. So anyways, yeah, I went to see that, Tron Ares, and it was not even good. I've been watching some spooky movies. I finally watched this one called Haunting in the Heartland. I think it was what it was called. Not Haunting, Incident in the Heartland. And that was one that like I had seen people recommend that like so much, but for some reason there was something about like the art, like the movie poster or whatever, like the cover of the movie, that just, I don't know, made me not want to watch it. And something about like the doll face and the crack in it, I don't know, I just thought it was going to be cheesy. Well, I finally turned it on because I've seen so many like Halloween horror movie lists saying, like recommending it and talking about how good it is. So I was like, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna give it a try. I can always turn it off if it's terrible. So I finally watched it, and oh my gosh, it was definitely good, but it was definitely crazy. And the reason why I really wanted to watch it, because I saw several people say that the ending of that movie is like, wow, it is wild. So I was like, okay, I guess I can watch it because I would love to see a movie that has like a good ending. Yeah, that movie was really good. It's super disturbing. It is very, very dark and very disturbing. So if dark and disturbing is not your thing, I would probably steer clear of that one because it was definitely dark and disturbing. But I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to be very cautious with my makeup because I don't want to put on really dark eyeshadow because dark eyeshadow just does not look good on me. Charlotte is definitely right about that. Okay, that's pretty. I feel like this is probably too far away for these videos. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you can actually see me doing my makeup. So, holy cow, what do you guys think about that Louvre heist? I don't know what to think. Some people are saying like the jewels on display weren't even real, but then I'm like, yeah, right. Why would they waste their time breaking in to steal fake stuff? Like, I don't even know. I just don't like the security for being for being a museum that has such a massive collection and such a priceless collection. Why would your security not be better? Like, I don't understand. I feel like they had plenty of time. It took them 4 minutes to cut into that case. I feel like 4 minutes is plenty of time for security to have gotten there. I've been to the Louvre twice, so I know that there is security everywhere. So I'm just really confused as to how it happened. I feel like a lot of people are saying it was like an inside job, and I don't want to be like a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know. I kind of agree because there's something just something just feels really off about it to me. I just feel almost like it was allowed to happen. Honestly, I feel like that about a lot of things these days, that a lot of things are being allowed to happen. But anyways, yeah, that book that I read called Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris was really good. It was another one that it was way darker than I was expecting it to be. It was dark. It was like a dark, like the subject matter was very dark. It was one of those books that, like, when it started to get dark, I was like, whoa, I did not expect this to go. I was not expecting this to go this way. But it was really good. It was probably the best book I've read of the three. And I've read all three of those within the last like week and a half, I would say. And yeah, it was definitely like the best of the three. So I've been using this mascara. I'm like trying desperately to go get through all my makeup, throw stuff away. And this, I just pulled this one out. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. And I actually really love this. It's just like a little travel size. I really love this mascara. I've been just putting it on my top lashes, and I haven't really been getting like transfer down on my lower lid. It's more than my lower lid. It usually transfers like in this dip where I've lost all of this freaking fat. Yeah, it hasn't been transferring, which is so nice. Yeah, I want to get my makeup collection. Like, I don't mind having a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, but as far as like foundations, concealer, blush, stuff like that, I want to get down to where I just have one. The mascara, eyebrow pencil, eyeliner, stuff like that, where I just have, you know, one. With eyeliner, I don't mind having like several, but I don't need, I've just got way too much stuff, and it's time to just like consolidate and get down, simplify is the word. Especially because I only do my makeup when I film, which is only twice a week. So there's just no reason to have so much stuff. So yeah, oh, I didn't even put any eyeliner on. Like my waterline, I don't think I even need it, honestly. I think it's fine without it. Okay, lip color. I think I'm gonna use this. This is the Buxom full-on lip cream, plumping lip cream in the shade Dolly. And I think this will be nice with this eye look. There is a new series coming on Prime. I think today's the 23rd. No, today's the 22nd. So I think it comes out tomorrow. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got Sam Claflin in it. And like, it has something to do with he can see dead people or something. I don't know. But anyways, it looks good, like just in time for spooky season. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably try to get a couple of episodes in tomorrow before I have to start grinding. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how that is in next week's Chatty Get Ready With Me. I'll let you know if it's like worth watching. I love these lip products because they really smooth out the lines in your lips, which I have a lot of. So anyways, you guys, that was a quick little Chatty Get Ready With Me, but I haven't been doing a ton with my makeup recently. Maybe like next week or the following week, I'll do something fun, like, I don't know, maybe some like a fun Halloween look or something, just to play around and have fun. But I do have, no, I don't really have, yeah, I've got to leave the house today. So anyways, that is eyeshadow done. I love that Kat Von D palette. I ended up just tapping these shades, this one and this one are like foil. They're so shiny. So I ended up just tapping that on my lid a little bit, just to add a little bit of shine. But I love how that turned out. I love the cool toned. I think the cool tone matches my gray top well today. But yeah, ooh, I've got a little breakout right here too. Yeah, I need to get my azelaic acid back today. But anyways, you guys, yeah, sorry this was such a short one, but I just wanted to jump on and at least get one filmed and give you a little tiny update. I've got tons of videos to film, so I've got lots coming. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.